Hey guys, my name's Spencer Crawford, and I figured why not film some videos on a cold call session. Today, my main attraction is expired listings, and if I get through enough of them, I only have 50 loaded on my dialer. As you guys know, doing cold calls, some answer, some don't. Do you leave a voicemail? Do you not? That's always something to leave in a comment below, because I always get mixed thoughts and opinions. I've left voicemails sometimes, and I've not left voicemails other times. It doesn't seem to really make a big difference, I would say, on the callback rate. But then again, through the years of doing this, I've definitely gotten a callback because of the voicemail I left, and I ended up listing the home. So that leads me to believe sometimes leaving a voicemail is worth it. But for the sake of today's video, I am going to be doing some cold calls, and it is going to be directed towards expired listings and terminated listings. I am specifically a real estate agent licensed in the state of Oregon. I am a husband and wife real estate team. Mariah Crawford is my wife, and you can go join her on some of our other YouTube channels as well. We love coaching, we love showing, engaging, and letting you guys know how we're producing and creating business to provide you with more value. And if you know anybody wanting to relocate to Oregon, make a sale here in Oregon, feel free to give them my contact information in the description below. You can always feel free to email me. But as we go through this, leave some comments, suggestions, ideas. I'm waking up in the morning, starting my cold call session, and today I have decided to film it for you guys. So if you're not already yet subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and you will get new content coming to you hopefully bi-weekly. All right, here we go. I'm going to do my best to put my phone volume to the mic and just double play it that way for you guys. Here we go. And as you guys know, cold calling, I mean, sometimes it's not the funnest. I'm just going to go with a light script today, kind of just more direct, in your face. And if we get a good reply, we get a good reply, and go from there. So this is going to be specifically towards expireds and terminated listings. And in my dialer, and this is like what's expected on dial sessions, like a lot of ringing, sometimes not a lot of answering. So that's the way it goes. And in between these calls, I'm always looking at their property and just seeing, because for whatever reason, sometimes it's not always accurate. Sometimes it's still listed, and that's a no-no. So you want to remove that listing ASAP. And this is like everything: residential, condos, manufactured homes.
Hello?
Hey, is this Juan?
Yeah.
Hey, Juan, it's Spencer Crawford. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm sure you know that your house is no longer on market and it's currently labeled inactive. The reason I called is because I'm confident I can sell your house, and I would like to meet you for just 20 minutes to show you exactly how I could do that for you.
No, it's okay. I'm happy where I'm at.
Okay. What initiated the home sale in the first place? I saw you were trying to sell for 115 days currently, or recently.
I got a new home.
You
I
got
thought you were talking. Oh, you're talking about the mobile home.
Yeah. That manufactured home, number 38. It looks like.
Yeah. So I just got a new house, and yeah, I don't need it anymore.
Did you guys get it sold? That manufactured home, at least?
No.
Well, my wife and I, we've been doing this for over 10 years now, and we actually got into the real estate business selling manufactured homes and parks. I'd love to show you what we can do in a just 20, 30-minute consult at a very, very minimal fee to get this home sold for you. Want to put it on the schedule for this week?
I'll talk to my wife. I'll get back to you today.
Okay, how about this?
Fine.
Yeah, I got your number. Let me pencil you in because I'm making about 50 more calls after this, and I want to make sure to save a slot for you. And do you work Monday through Friday? What's your work schedule look like?
I'll call you back.
Okay.
I'm working right now. That's why.
Yeah, no, I get that. Are you like a after 5 p.m. type appointment, no matter what, even after talking to your wife, just to give me an idea?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about this? Let's go for Wednesday, 6 to 6:30, and then we'll keep on texting. I'm just going to put that in for now, okay? Looks like he hung up, but but I'm actually going to send him a text real quick. That's what I like to do. I'm going to pause that. And see that was a little pushy, you know what I mean? Like he gave me an answer that was honest. But for the sake of it, like when I'm talking to manufactured homes in parks, I I'm not really beating around the bush here. I mean, this is $120,000 home sale, and we know these like the back of our hands. So they're not too complicated. They're the same as a residential transaction, but I you're able to attack them a little bit differently than you would like a residential home. So I'm just gonna send him a little text, just so he has got my number. If Wednesday 6 to 6:30 p.m. works to at the location. East 38. See, I really like texting right after a call like that because everybody says they're going to call you back, right? Everybody says, "Oh, let me talk to my wife. Let me put it on the schedule." Well, I just tried to debunk his reasoning. So I mean, he's off of work. No reason a 6 to 6:30 p.m. appointment can't work. And this whole point of calling is to fill your week's work schedule, right? Your showing schedule, in a mix of sellers and buyers. As realtors, that's what we need to do, right? So what I do is I mark it back up on follow up for him, and then we're gonna move back on.
This is Paul.
Hey, Paul, it's Spencer with Real Broker. How are you doing this morning?
Good.
I'm sure you know this about your house here in Monroe. It looks like it's no longer available and on market. Is that accurate?
No.
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 Is it still listed with somebody?
Yeah.
Oh man, I apologize. I was just looking up, and on Zillow it was just showing unactive and terminated as of June 27th.
Nope.
But
Nope. It's listed.
okay, so you ended up relisting it with Janet,
Yep.
Jeanette. Yeah. Okay, cool, man. I'll get you off my list. I apologize to give you a call. I didn't realize it was still on active. My apologies.
No worries.
All right, have a good one, Paul. Bye.
You too.
Delete. On to the next. See, like this one says sold. You know what I mean? So if they don't answer, I'm generally gonna just delete them because it's weird. But a lot of agents they
Your call has been forwarded to an
they don't
automated
mark
voice
it
messaging system.
the right way.
40831.
Whoop, 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 whoop. We don't want that.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
Okay, cool.
Goodbye.
You guys didn't catch all that number, did you? I'll take off speaker next time. Well, their message box is full, so we'll just, I guess, save it for another day, right?
Rock hard, this is Mark.
Hey, Mark, this is Spencer. I'm a local real estate agent. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Good, thanks.
Awesome.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm calling about your property off of Pacific Boulevard here in Albany. I see it's no longer on market and labeled inactive. The reason I'm calling is because I'm confident I could sell your house, and I'd like to meet you for just a 20-minute consult to show you exactly what we can do this time around to get it sold.
Yeah. Well, you don't know enough about it to know that it's a commercial property, so thanks anyway.
Well, the fun thing is I have partners that deal with commercial real estate as well. So, you know, that's the problem with cold callers. They don't know who you are, and you got about a 10-15 second interaction with them to let them just stop thinking and say, you know what, I do need help. But it's okay. That's the way it is. There's a property in my parents' hometown. That'd be fun.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Julie, this is Spencer. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm sure you know that your house is no longer on market and labeled inactive. And that is the reason of my call today. And let me know what's kind of been going on with it. I saw it was listed for, 76 days. Maybe you terminated to do something fresh. Maybe you're not moving anymore. Feel free to give me a call back and give me an update, though, to let me know where you're at with that property in Scio.
Hello?
Hey, Sam, this is Spencer. I'm a local real estate agent here in Oregon, and I saw your property here off 11th Street in Corvallis. Is that still inactive?
No, I just decided not to sell it.
Okay, you decided. Okay.
Yeah.
Any
It's a rental. I'm just going to keep it as a rental.
Okay, cool, man. No, I hear you on that. Corvallis can't really beat that. I hear you.
That's right.
All right. Well, thanks, Sam. I appreciate your time.
No problem.
Bye. And that's expected in that area. A lot of people, they want to test the market, see if it's sellable at the price they're wanting. Usually it's not, so they put it back up for rental. Let's see. A lot of just dialing, a lot of ringing noises.
Hello, this is Jay. Sorry, I couldn't reach the phone right now. Hello, this is Steve.
Hey, Steve, this is Spencer Crawford with Real Broker. How are you this morning?
Good.
Awesome. And can you talk to me a little bit about this property that you were trying to sell off Cantor Avenue here in Albany?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so here's what's going on with that. So I had done a delineation like a little 5 years ago. There's some wetlands. They all run through that PNDI subdivision. Are you familiar with it?
I've driven by it, but I'm not like too familiar with, I guess, the
so
regulations
what we
that the
did,
county's doing for you and stuff.
Yeah, I give the I sold a house. Well, I had 10 acres there, and I've been breaking it up over time, over a period of years and selling lots.
Yeah.
And so on this particular deal, I realized that the delineation had expired, and I got a guy going out this week. I took it off the market.
Okay.
And he has to do an update, and it can take like 4 months or so to get it done.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
And it's a large, but I'll just explain the lot to you. It's a large lot. It has, those wetlands run right into the PNDI subdivision. If you look at an aerial, they all have like big backyards, so they made big lots. And,
yeah.
They'll fence it and let the dogs run around out there, go down to a little picnic area.
You know what's funny? I think my cousins actually just bought in those communities over the last summer. So yeah, I'm familiar with what you're telling me now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of on hold right now until I get that approval to update it.
Okay. What's your relationship like with Paul, your previous listing agent?
Okay, we're 50-50 partners.
Okay, so there's no way I can come in there and put my for sale sign on that land and get the job done for you.
Oh, in other words,
I want to sell this property for you.
In other words, you list the property, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm a real estate agent, and I own the property.
Okay, cool.
And so, yeah, no, that's what's going on. Me and Paul are 50-50, but within Keller Williams, we built a team. I'm 65, he's 54.
Okay.
And there can only be one rainmaker, so.
I hear you. Okay, no, that totally makes sense, my man. That makes sense. I get that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you explaining that.
It's a nice lot because it has, I got so many irons in the fire. I was always going to just put some Blue Ellen cedar along that edge, and I had like other lots I sold up on above Crooks Creek. I had a couple people put the Llewellyn cedars. They grow fast, but I never did it. You could just block it out. It'd be a nice secluded lot. It has a irrigation well on it.
Right.
And so you could use it to water the place. I sold the water rights. I sold all those in the PNDI subdivision for the city of Millersburg and other people over there, because basically they owned all the streets and curbs. So you do have a nice well.
Right. Well, hey, sir, I do have to jump off this phone call. I apologize.
Oh, no problem.
But I appreciate your time, okay?
I'll put you in here and text me the information. I'll put you in here in case I get that all delineated. When I do, I'll let you know in case you're still interested.
Cool. Thanks. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Some people, they just ex-realtors. That's how it goes.
Hello.
Hey, is this Sarah?
This is.
Hey, Sarah, I do apologize. I just looked up this listing on Zillow, and it's showing up as active again. Are you guys still active with your previous agent, Trevor?
Not with our previous agent. We have a new agent, and we'll be going live in a couple weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I just didn't want to double dip and be talking to you when you're already working with another agent. My name's Spencer Crawford. I actually grew up in Turner and saw your property that you've been trying to sell off Davis Street. So I figured to give you a call and see what's been going on with it, and kind of where you guys have been at in that selling process. 171 days in that community, that's quite a long time. So.
Right. Yeah, we already have a new agent, but I do appreciate the call.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you got signed documentation with that new agent, so there's nothing I could do in a 30-minute consult to let you know why we would get the job done better this time?
Yeah, we've already signed with her.
Okay. Nope, I get that. Who'd you decide to go with, just out of curiosity?
Trisha Frizzell.
Who?
Trisha Frizzell.
Oh, Trish, yeah. Nope, she's great. She's got a daughter in the community and stuff. That's awesome. Nope, I like Trisha.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you so much, though, for the call. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, Sarah. Have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Well, it's worth a shot, What you got to remember is it literally it just takes one, like one call to get one appointment to get one paycheck and doing your job. That's the important
Your
thing.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 5 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, it's Spencer Crawford. I see your property off 21st Street here in Salem. Give me a call back today, and we can discuss how we can move forward and get this property sold for you the second time around. Talk to you here soon. Bye. See, I love how you already know that they were wanting to sell at one point. Like, the guessing game is over at that point. It's just, did you terminate? Did you expire? Why are you in the position now? And one of the key questions that you have to figure out in these quick phone calls is why, and kind
Your
of
call has been forwarded to voicemail.
attack it. Man, coffee, drinking it Mexican beans, all the way from Mexico. 3 espresso shots and just like a regular cup of Joe. Get you going. You got to find something that gets you going during these cold calls, because it's an hour. Just dedicate an hour, because by the time an hour happens, I'm going to be probably near this whole list, which is near 50. So you got to anticipate no answers. You got to anticipate some voicemails. You got to anticipate long conversations that go nowhere. You just never know. And like I said, it takes one. Like, that's the key. And if you're doing this consistently, just 3 days a week minimally for an hour, you're going to get consults, and those consults end up leading to listings. And if you got goals, I mean, it's probably calling me back from one of my previous calls. So I don't want to answer it right now. Here we go. I'm going to send that to voicemail.
Casket Bikes is Jordan.
Hey, Jordan. My name's Spencer Crawford. I believe I have the wrong number. I was looking for a Matthew Francis. But this is a bike shop.
This is a bike shop.
So I'm going to let you go on that one. Thank you. I appreciate your time. Bye.
Sounds good. Bye.
See? I delete that number. Because, like, on my screen, I have 3 numbers to call. Okay, so sometimes that's just not the right number. From my ears from these calls, I'm curious how you guys feel about the sound on these calls, because I'm just hanging the mic next to my phone.
You reached the cell phone of Jim Walker. Please leave me a message.
That ain't it. And delete that guy. Here we go. You ready? Last try. But so I was curious what sound quality was going to look like. 'Cause there's all types of stuff we can do on the dials and whatever. Josh, I believe I have the wrong number. I apologize.
Okay, no worries.
Yep, bye. Well, that's a no-go. Okay. Let's get that contact deleted. We're going to the next. So this guy, he probably changed his mind because I see 0 days on market. So what a lot of agents do is they lock in clients with a preview listing, and the seller never even wanted to put it on market anyways. But it's a way for this agent to lock him in. And obviously when it doesn't go live and active, it shows up as expired.
Hey, this is Chuck. If either the phone's in the other room or I'm out riding and can't hear you, leave me a message at the beep. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording,
Hey,
you
Chuck.
may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number,
Oh
press
man,
5.
these are so long. Hey Chuck, it's Spencer. I'm a local real estate advisor calling you about your property on Somerset Drive here in Albany. Wanted to touch base with you. Give me a call back today when available. Okay, let's see. 1930. Holy smokes. Wow. Some funny names when you go through this. There's some names you just can't make up. You're like, oh my gosh. The the pronouncing names is, I would say,
Your call has
one of my
been forwarded to
downfalls.
voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Christopher, it's Spencer. I'm a local real estate advisor calling about your property off 19th Street here in Philomath. Give me a call back today when available. Short and sweet. All right, all right. I love these like small town homes. What is going on? I'm looking at these photos. What the frick? Sometimes you just see stuff that... See, that number just kind of dropped. I would love to touch base with this seller, though. These photos are terrible. Listed with an agent, too. Not listed currently, but it was. I gotta plug my computer in. And sometimes the rings are just too long, so I'm gonna jump off. All right. I got about 14 minutes left. I'm on call 33 out of 48. I had 50 loaded in this. I've made 39 total calls because there's additional numbers to call when somebody doesn't answer to. See, this is a great property if they were to answer.
Please leave your message for 5.
Hey, this is Spencer Crawford. I'm a local real estate advisor, and I saw your property off Wallace Road here in Salem trying to sell, and unfortunately, it's no longer available on market. I wanted to touch base and see what I can be doing to provide you value and service to get the job done this time around. My name is Spencer Crawford. Once again, give me a call back today at your convenience. Man, it's so hard not to give out my number. When I'm making videos, I don't like giving my number out. It's okay. It's okay. And, you know, something that I do like... Wow, they're one of my neighbors. Cool. I love being able to see homes that were active and available at some point. Because me as a realtor, like, that's our jobs, right? We're trying to provide value, but also for buyers and seeing what's out there and available. And
Thank you for calling Evan here. You leave a message and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you.
Hey, my name's Spencer Crawford. I'm calling about your property on Crestview Drive here in Salem. I saw you were trying to sell it previously, and unfortunately, it has gone expired. Give me a call back at your earliest convenience. We'll talk to you soon. But like, you're able to like see what's out there, and it even helps you on your CMAs and property evaluations because it's giving me a realistic idea and expectation for buyers when I am writing offers, but also sellers when I'm listing them. So this is to me an hour's worth of education visually, and it helps you understand where sellers are at currently in today's market because a lot of them, there's a reason why they end up here. Usually it's greed, money, overpriced, those type of things. Let's see what's going on. Looks like we got some bad numbers. Gonna give it one more shot. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the sound. These mics, I just got to make a couple adjustments, but I want to make sure you guys are hearing everything, and I'm at least able to be comfortable while making these calls too. Once again, I'm not giving out anybody's personal information. Don't want anybody's phone numbers or full addresses. You'll see I'm only reading a couple things off of their address just to hide their identities. But this is a routine cold call session here.
Thank you for.
Not going with that one. There's some people that are.
Hello, you've reached Tyler. Please leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Seems like a nice guy.
Bye.
Hey, Tyler, it's Spencer Crawford. I'm a local real estate advisor, and I see your property off Pine Place here in Dallas. Give me a call back today when convenient. We'll talk soon. Short and sweet.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Bobby, this is Spencer. I'm a local real estate advisor, and I see your property on Island Avenue here in Salem. Give me a call back today when convenient. Talk soon.
Hello, I'm out in the sunshine dancing. Leave a message.
I've totally called her before.
At the tone, please record your message.
Out in the sunshine
when you
dancing.
Finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is Spencer Crawford. I've called you in the past. I specialize in expired listings, and I saw your property on Hilltop Drive. You were at one point trying to sell it, and it looks like it's now terminated. Wanted to follow up and see where you're at with that property heading into this summer and early fall. Feel free to give me a call back when convenient. Have a good one. Usually you want to just cut it off like when convenient. I don't know why I keep adding like bye or have a good one. Generally not what you want to do. It's okay to cut it off early.
Oh.
Hey, is this Juan?
Yes.
Hey, buddy. My name's Spencer Crawford. I'm a local real estate advisor, and I'm calling you about your property on Amity, in Amity, Oregon. And I noticed it's no longer active on market. The reason I called is because I'm confident I could sell your house and would like to meet you for just 20 minutes to show you exactly how I can get that done for you.
How to get what done?
Get the home sold because I see it's no longer available and on market.
Yeah, that's because it's not for sale anymore.
Right. And so that's why I am calling. Were you going to be wanting to put it active and for sale again?
No.
No. Okay. So you guys are going to stay put over the next year or two?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I just gotta keep the property.
Ah, okay. Where were you guys looking to move to after you sold it?
In the area.
Okay.
Try to stay local.
Yeah. Is there any property searches I
Yeah.
can put you on to find your replacement home and make it worth your sale?
Well, like I said, it's not for sale anymore. I just kind of keep it.
Okay.
It's probably not gonna go for sale anytime sooner, because the property is almost paid for.
Okay. Hey, that
So
means you got equity.
it doesn't make any. I do, yes, yeah,
Yeah.
and I want to use that equity towards a new property,
Right. So
but I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet, so I'm still I'm still need to do a couple other things. Obviously, I need to come up with some a way to get some money from the equity
yeah.
to be able to move forward.
Okay. Well, do you think it'd
Yeah.
be like a 6 month type thing that you're gonna hold off and figure it out? I could put that in my notes at least and help you out.
Well, first of all, I need to get in touch with the bank and to figure out what's the possibility of open a home equity line of credit,
Yeah. Yeah.
and what's the possibility of using that money for down payment on a new property.
I think that'd be a great idea.
My income is my income. Okay, is not really the best because I'm a self-employee.
Yeah. Is this the cell number?
Um,
Is this a good cell number to text?
mhm.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I have a lender that actually specializes in HELOC, home line of equities, and I help investors do stuff like this often. And I'm gonna text you his phone number to give a call. He's not a traditional bank; he's a mortgage lender, and his company is based here in Oregon, and they actually have unique programs for what you're needing. And with you having lots of equity, I think this is a very smart thing to do so you can come down with a down payment on your next property while possibly even keeping this one as a rental. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to text you his cell number, and it's a simple phone call. It'd take you probably 20 minutes max, and he would get to work for you right away and let you know what you need to do to make this happen. Does that work?
Is that local? What do you mean local? Like where?
Local lender.
Because
He's based here in Salem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right. Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, and it's free. I mean, he's not going to charge you anything. That's what they do. So they're here to help you get and do what you need to do.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I usually don't deal with people from out of state. I rather to keep local and and if we can move any farther, be able to talk, face to face, instead of. I'm on the old school. You know what I mean? I'm
Same.
on the old school.
Same. Yeah, I'm calling you cold. And I was just wanting to see if you had 20 to 30 minutes to maybe even meet up this week. And you show me your property out in Amity if you were still wanting to sell it. But it sounds like you're looking for a line equity. I would love to help you with your next home purchase. That would be my goal now.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense for me, to sell my house, once it's almost paid for. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
And
So let's do this. Let's
the reason why I had the house for sale before was because I probably have a little bit of misinformation. And when I talked to the lender last year, pretty much the only they told me, okay, the only way, okay, that I can do that I can get another property was just by selling my house. Okay, so I can use the money towards a new property because I got pre-approved for like $3K, I believe. I mean $300K. And so obviously the property that I'm looking for is not going to be any near close of the 3K. It's going to be more like 5 or 6, somewhere around there. So I don't need to come up with the money, to cover any extra cost.
Right. Well, I think we got a good game plan going. I'm going to text you Vince Ventura. That's his number. And we will just go from there because once you have an idea of a lending program that you're going to be using to take out the equity that you currently have for your next purchase, you and I can get showing homes. Does that work?
Sure.
Okay. And so you'll get my number because I'm going to text you his. Please save me as Spencer, the realtor, and we'll go from there, okay? I'm excited. I'm kind of old school, too. I'd love to meet you face-to-face, and he does, too. If you want to schedule an in-office appointment with him, you can definitely do that as he's your lender.
Okay.
All right, buddy. We'll talk soon, okay? Make sure to save my number. I'm going to send you a text right after this phone call, okay?
Got it. All right, man.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Hey, that's you never know where it goes, but ultimately he needs help. He needs somebody to guide him because it doesn't look like his last agent, which I'm somewhat familiar with, helped him. It's pretty brutal. Okay, so because he is right, he's got maybe $400,000 in equity in his current property he's trying to sell, which he doesn't need to, and he can create investment income for it. So we're gonna text him this lender's info right now because that is the first step. If you're a home buyer, you want to be getting pre-approved with a lender before you really do anything. That's the number one thing. Here is weekend shopping. Next property. Talk soon. Okay. That's where we're at. Spencer Crawford, Realtor. Always try to just type in my name. All right. Bam. Okay. Now we're going to just keep on going. We only got 8 more calls, and it's only been 52 minutes. So that 8 calls is going to be right in that hour time frame. So that's not terrible. That doesn't seem right. There's sometimes there's actually what? Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may...
I don't really feel like leaving a voicemail. Okay, let's see. Got this guy.
Hello.
Hi, is this the property owner off of Gardner Road here in Dallas?
No, it isn't.
It isn't. Okay, I must have the wrong phone number. Okay, I'm a real estate agent. Sorry.
Oh, no, yeah, no, this is a private number.
All right. Well, have a good day. I apologize. Bye-bye.
That's okay. Bye-bye.
Very nice lady. Very nice lady. We're just going to go down the list. 6-acre property. I don't know. They were trying to sell it for over 200 days. That's a lot. Not a terrible sales price, though. It's a little elevated.
Hello, you've reached Cody Wise. Sorry I missed your call. If you can leave.
That ain't him. I got one more phone number left. Let's see. not going anywhere. All right, that was a long one. Here we go. That's another lot. I don't want to do like a subdivision vacant lot stuff. It's just not my priorities right now. This is a nice property. In Dallas.
Hi, you've reached Adam's voicemail. Just leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Hey, Adam, this is Spencer. I'm a local real estate advisor, and I saw your property off Academy Street and wanted to touch base with you and see where you're at with it. Give me a call back today when convenient, and we'll talk here soon. So on these cold calls, I try to go back around like a month. That's where we're at. So I'm about 20 days back right now in expired leads.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, is this Taylor?
No, it is not.
Okay. Well, I'm calling on the property on D Street in Salem. Were you trying to sell this by any chance?
I was not. No, she is my sister, but
I'm
right now at work. Sorry.
Okay. Nope, I hear you, man. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
And delete that number. So that first phone number that I called was probably her number. So it's all good. See how it like pulls everything though, like a family member.
You have reached 541.
Woo!
Thanks. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this is Spencer. I am a local real estate advisor calling about your property on Water Edge Court here in Lebanon. Give me a call back today when convenient. It made it sound like I just like lost service. I keep forgetting I'm on video, so I don't want to put in my phone number. I do not want my phone number out there for the sake of... I mean, it's easy to find. Pew, pew, pew. All right. Well,
Goodbye.
that is going to do it. See how it just automatically ended? So at the end of the day, I made 59 calls, 48 contacts because I deleted a few of them and didn't do some of them just because they were like bare lands or commercial property, those type of things. I had 9 conversations, and I got probably 2, I'd say 3 follow-up leads to do out of today's calls. So that's kind of going to be like on my next agenda because I have a tab and it says follow up, and I just go to those guys when I'm done with this and continue my follow up with those leads to send them an email invite, send them a quick text message. Sometimes I do video messages. And the whole point is, though, don't get yourself sidetracked. The whole point is not how bad these calls go, not all the no's. The whole point is that one yes. And if you can get the one yes, even out of 100 calls, you do this 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Guess what? That's 4 listing appointments you're going to get. And on average, you're going to win, I'd hope, over 60% of those listing appointments. So that's, 2 listings a week if you're truly doing it. You do the math, you could be doing a lot better than you're doing now if you just stuck to that plan. So just keep in mind that the simplicity about your business, as long as you're consistent, I would say that's the number one thing. I'm here in my home office, and I was able to luckily film this one for you. Did I book an appointment quite yet? No, but I need you guys to understand. This is the key here. It will come, not every day, but every week you will get more and more and better and better. Was today my finest moments cold calling? Heck no, because I'm not going to blame anything, but I'm on a camera and this is unusual for me. Even my regimen of leaving a voicemail, not wanting to leave my personal number, those type of things, the details of clients that I'm wanting to hide their personal information. That's all stuff that I'm realizing in these videos. But ultimately, I hope you guys are just seeing, like, don't worry about all the research, because I remember doing that as well. I remember before cold calling or calling my list of properties I was going to do that day, I really wanted to do research on who the owner is, how long they've lived there, the equity they may have, the property trio report, those type of things. And what it comes down to is, like, what are you going to do for me? Are you better than my last agent? Who the heck are you, for one? And then, is it convenient enough to put it on my schedule? I mean, that's the end of the day. We're not looking to give people home analysis over the phone. We're not looking to even touch commission over the phone. I never want to talk about my commission over text or phone. It's always in person only, and we go from there, because you'll probably get replies from sellers, well, what's your commission? That's always dependent on the property. 100% dependent on the property. So that's just a couple things that I've learned through the years, but ultimately, we do this 3 to 4 times a week. I like doing hour sessions. Usually about 50 to 70 calls is going to get you that hour, and you'll be booking appointments by the end of this week if you just apply this. And so I want to read my script before I end. About a year ago, I came back from Mexico, and I just wanted to get back into cold calling, because we took like a 4-month break from like in-person real estate. We were doing referral-based business and partnering with other agents, maybe you, across different states and through the country. But here is my script that I use. It's a simple one if I want to get through it. I have a completely different script for sale by owners, but simply put, here it is for terminated and expired listings. Hi, this is Spencer. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm sure you know that your house is no longer on market and labeled inactive. The reason I called is because I am confident I can sell your house, and I would like to meet you for just 20 minutes to show you exactly how and what I can do for you. Are you available today at 1 p.m. or would 6:30 p.m. work better for you? Really, it kind of hits every point. Who you are. I'm a real estate agent. What you're going to do. I'm confident in your next home sale. Why am I calling? Because their home is no longer active and available on the MLS or Zillow. And then ultimately, I'm giving you a clear direction of where you fit in my schedule. Today, 1 p.m., 6:30 p.m., I'm giving an option for the people that are maybe at home during working hours, or people after working hours when they are available and at home. Play with those time frames, though, if you really feel necessary. But that's almost as simple as it gets. Repeat it out loud 4 or 5 times before you start calling. You can leave this in a voicemail. You can text message this. You can obviously say that script as they answer the phone. It's 100% up to you. But it works, guys, and it's really not rocket science. It's about the consistency. And like I told you, those numbers, if you convert 60% of your appointments into listings, do 4 appointments a week, do the math. There's 4 weeks in a month. That's 2, 4, 6, 8 potential listings a month that you could be getting that you're not right now. It's pretty simple. So, and if you don't have a system as a dialer, shoot, just print off your MLS sheet, see what that day's expired is, and do it diligently, because that's what I used to do.